Welcome to Trading Lounge and the US stocks for the 6th of July. Today we'll be looking at Alphabet, Netflix and NVIDIA, and starting on the 4-hour chart with NVIDIA here, we have been counting from wave 2 to wave 3 here, looking for 5 waves as an impulse wave, 1 and 2 here, and 3 and 4 here, and 5 here. Now the extension's in wave 3 here, from 2 to 3, the extension's in wave 3, so we can expect wave 1 and wave 5 to be roughly the same as a rule of thumb. So the other main point here is that 400 is what we call a medium level, so we could certainly expect the market to stall at that particular space there. The question is that we'll have 5 waves up here shortly, up into this area here. Will we be looking at this as just the 5th wave to this point here, or will we be looking at wave 1 and 2 back here, then 3, 4 and 5 diminishing up there and then pulling back at that point? So we'll need to work out if it's sitting on top of this one here, or will it be sitting on top of this one here. This goes for the other stocks we'll be looking at as well. But if you're long, then we want to be taking profit at the 400 area there. And just on the tick chart here, if I've got this on the tick chart here, might just go to 20 ticks here just to sort that out a bit better. So yeah, so we've been counting this through here. So wave 3 top in here, wave 4 here, and then up for wave 5 here. Nice corrective move here. I'm a little bit concerned with this wave 4, I have to say, because it's rather small compared to this one here, and I'm finding this one quite small as well compared to 1 degree smaller here as well. So I think we may have an issue here with this particular count, but as it stands, we'll just leave it for the time being. We've got a little bit of trend line resistance coming in through here, and just looking at this here, give me a second. 1 and 2, 1 2 3 must be there, and 1 2 and 3 4 5. Well, we could have a top in, but I just know the S&P's got another move into it, so we'll probably see a push up from that particular point there into wave 5 there. Okay, an A and a B and a C to this point, then 1 and 2 and 3, A, B, C for 4 and 5. So we should push up a little bit higher, just above the 390. Maybe it will extend out a little bit higher, but the counts are already there for that. So just recapping that situation here on the 4-hour chart, I'm not sure if we get the 5 waves close to the 400 area through here, or that's just wave 1 here. We pull back for wave 2. We'll have to look at this little move in here once it begins to see if we can pick it up as being corrective like this here. But we don't really know it's corrective until we take that second high out here for that, unless it gets rather complicated, but we'll see. But in terms of trading long, then that's the space there. Netflix is next. So with Netflix here, we're going through much the same thing as well. Let me squash this up a little bit here for you. So from wave 2 to wave 3 here, and we're looking at 5 waves in orange here, minor degree of 1 and 2, and 1 2 3 4 5 the 3rd wave, ABC for the 4th wave here. And then I'm looking at this as 1 and 2 here, and then 3 and 4 here, and then going up for wave 5 here. I can see we've got wave 1 here and 2 here and 3 here, going back for wave 4 that can pull back 38.2%, so we can just check that out there, but it should push straight up on opening there. It's already into its 38.2%, so that's fine. The only issue I have with this is that wave 4 overlaps wave 1, so it may be that whoopsie-daisy, maybe that this is wave 1 here and pull back for wave 2 will go high, but we want to see this move here longer than wave 1 here. So we'll see. But in terms of trading, we just want to get from one number to the next of the same degree. So we want to get to that 500 there. And I can just see that this is 1 and 2 and 3 here and 4 here and 5 here. So any profit taking needs to be done close enough to the anywhere above that next high here and into the 500 area there. And then we'll just observe it at that particular point in time. I'll just have a look at the tick chart, see what I've done here. I haven't updated the 20. Let me just have a look at the 100 here. Okay, so just checking this out here. I think there's one more move to the upside, but I need to pull that apart on 10 tick chart there, but all's going well. Yeah, like I said, the overlap between 4 and 1 here is the problem here with that particular count, and maybe wave 4 needs to be shifted over here, or even still back over here, and then we start counting from up here. But that's definitely in 3 waves. Oh no, we could get 5 out of that, and 1 and 2 and 3 and ABC for 4 and up for 5. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Whatever, the market's going to vibrate at this number here for a while, and that means when I talk about that, that means that if I can just shift these up here now, I don't need these guys. So 30. So 10, 20, and 30. That's all of group 1 there. So the job of that in an up market like this here is they'll become the resistance here and pulling the market back to the 5. If we get support on top of the 530 there, then we can move up. We can go higher from that point. But in a nutshell, would be looking, when we're working with, say, the 500 here, the closest largest number, we look at the next degree smaller, and 1, 2, 3 there, and also down here. So we can expect the market to swing in this range here, yeah, before making the next trend. So just be mindful of that. If that becomes support, then we can go up from there, tested support, and the same here, the resistance here, then we can look to go down. But we may be able to see wave structure before that point there. So we'll just need to work at that. All right, we're going to be looking at Alphabet, Google next. So let's pull that up here. So I'll just go to the 4-hour chart first. So this has got a slightly different count here, where we're looking at wave 1 here and 2 here, and then, well, from 2 here up to 3 here, and then ABC for 4 here. That's a nice corrective move here. This is what I'd kind of expect, you know, for a wave 4. Didn't pull back quite to its 38.2% retracement level, but not too far off it. But we did end up with a little 5-wave structure in this point here. So in this instance here, the $1,500 is a medium level, so it's halfway between 2 major levels, so 1,000 and 2,000, and then these are minor levels, 1, 2, and 3 here. There is another medium level up here further. I'm going to copy this at 1650. Close enough for the time being, so we'll keep an eye on that. And then the next minor level is the 1800 here, so we'll just bear those in mind. So in a nutshell, we're looking for 5 waves up into this space here to finish this off. Also too, just bear in mind that from wave 2 to wave 3 here has got the extension in it, so wave 1 and wave 5 as a rule of thumb can be kind of roughly the same. Now we also need to be mindful as well, once this 5 waves finishes here, will it be wave 5 of 1 here, or will that be up here just for wave 1 here, and then an A and a B and a C for wave 2, pulling back 50-60%, and then moving up for wave 3? If that's the case, then we'll be looking to be long here, or we can draw a line through here. There's a few other things we can do as well. So we will be, you know, aware of that, and we will be looking at that. But the job really is to look at the 5 waves and our target at the 1500 area there. So we'll just look at that on the tick chart. I think I'm going to, this is 100 ticks. I think I'm going to have to move to because we've been doing this a month now, looking at these US stocks, which are a little bit new to me. So just getting the feel for them. I probably will move to a 10 tick chart because it's quite difficult to count the structure in this particular area through here. And sometimes the 20 is a little bit tricky to read as well. This is 20 here, kind of getting there, but let's just go to a 10 here. So I'll probably have to reset all these up here. So it just gives me a little bit more definition. I can start counting these little guys, you know. But anyway, all the stocks are going to, the way that I've been doing the stock report is going to change over the month ahead. We're going to set a portfolio up. In fact, we're going to set 5 of them up, and they'll have probably 20, 30 stocks in them each, and they'll be traded. They'll be, be longer term portfolio growth stocks, and we will be doing some trades out of those portfolios. So we'll have these 5 portfolios set up, and then we'll also and they can just sort of be doing their own thing as such. We'll be holding on to those at least for 5-year cycles, and then we'll do some trading within those, but in a separate account as such. But anyway, I'm just still organising all of that, but it's just going to change, and we will keep some of these stocks that we've been looking at, but I'm looking for more disruptive stocks. Right. So yeah. This just here we're at. We're in group 2 here. So group 2 is, as you may know, at this level is 65. So 65 in here, 72 in here. And if this was going to pull back, then we would look at this here at, just looking here. So wave 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 3, 4, 5. So we can come on to this low here, roughly, and here. So the market can pull down to the 38.2% retracement level here. It does appear that we've got an impulse wave here. So we'll probably get 5, 3, and 5 coming down a little bit deeper here. Or we could have a top in play. I need to pull that apart. I need to use my mind to do that one a little bit. Need to focus on that one a bit so I won't burn up your time. But yeah, we should see one more push up to the 1500 area through here based on looking at some of the other stocks, but don't count on it. Okay, alrighty, thanks for tuning in.